Vets and Bricks, Vets and Bricks.
We don't have no theme song. This is it, I guess.
Let's get the bricking. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Vets and Bricks. This is T, part of the duo T and J, and I'm here with the new build. This is Salt Wind Coast, part of the road trip series from Lumibricks. So this is a love letter to Lumibricks. I believe there are 4 sets that is dealing with the coast, and I really liked these sets, but I was afraid I wouldn't have any room, but I actually found space for them. So before I show you where I'm going to put the lighthouse, let's go over the box. So we have on the side of the box, it kind of shows, more pictures of like the Salt Wind Coast. And then on the back, it just has a picture of the lighthouse. It doesn't have a picture of the other sets in the series. So I don't like to see that. I like to see the other sets of the series. It looks like there's 3 minifigs, okay? But they're not on the box, on the side of the box. So they're just on the front. Let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, we got a nice thick book. So we have one book. Very thick. It's 1632 pieces, 1,632 pieces. Go ahead and dump the box. Put the box over here. Comes our trash. And then we have the light kit, which is the thin box, not the thick boxes. So another thin box. I actually collected, so I had so many of the tweezers and the small screwdrivers. I actually took the suggestion from the Lumibricks chat on Facebook, and I told my son to take, it was like one of the big boxes full of them. I said, take that to your science teacher and see if he can use them. So giving back to the community while also enjoying bricking. There's our S bag. Okay, let's see. Take a quick gander. Looks like 7. Bag 7. Bag 7 is the highest. Okay, so let me go ahead and get organized. Oh, but before I do, let me show you where this is going to go. So we're actually going to spend some time over here on my original table. We don't really spend a lot of time over here. So this is the prison district. There we got Darth Vader, Lord Vader, and then he has Luke by his side. So in my universe, Luke turns to the dark side because he's cuter. If he's with his dad, he's with his good old pops. They're having father-son time, rounding up the Jedi scum prisoners. So I'm gonna put the lighthouse, I think, here. I'm gonna remove this panel. I'm gonna put that there, or somewhere around here. We'll see how that looks, because I don't think it should go there. Yeah, so it's going to go somewhere around here. And then that's where I'm going to put the other sets from that coastal series. Yeah, we're going to make room. Yeah, so it's all going to fit quite nicely. Yeah. But right now we're concentrating on the lighthouse. I'm trying to figure out where around our prison scene. Isn't that cool? I like that. I don't think I did a video on that one yet. Well, I did a video, but I don't think I showed it to you guys yet. So yeah, we'll see how it's going to fit in this area. Okay. Let's get the bricking. Okay, I'm back, everybody. the lighthouse is complete, and you just see what really pops out, the lighting. I love the way the waves crashing was represented. When I was building it, I was like, I wonder how that's gonna look from the macro level, and I really liked how it turned out. The waves are crashing, we got the water, we got the ramp, we got the old man, we got a chick painting the lighthouse. I know Jay really appreciates those types of details. Look at that. Then we have something in the sand. What is that? I don't know, some kind of footprints or something. And look at the leaves and the trees, and then there's more lighting. Welcome to Salt Wind Coast. So the actual lighthouse. This was fun putting together. You have to be very delicate in certain areas. Making something circular and then putting squares on top of it. That's always interesting. So we're gonna look from the back view. I really liked the way these connected. That was fun. I like how the rocks are represented. You're supposed to put the battery pack here. This pops off and then you put the battery pack. And actually the battery pack that comes with it is this small one. So you can fit it nice. Fits quite nicely. But I am not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use battery pack. Of course we use USB ports. So this is just my test battery pack I always use. But we're gonna eventually connect that to a USB extender, and then it's gonna be plugged into the wall because we like to save on batteries. Batteries are expensive. Let me see if I can pop this in with one hand. Probably not. I'll come back to it. So funny story. I was connecting the tower to the base, and this came off. It went bloop. So there's actually wiring in there. I don't know why there's not more lighting in there. I mean, it's a lighthouse, but no, they didn't put like a light up there, which I'm very surprised. I bet I could get Jay to engineer something for me because that's just a missed opportunity. Actually, no, there is supposed to be light. No, there is a light. So I did something wrong. Gosh darn it. There is supposed to be a light. Ugh. Did I test that? Yeah, I did test that. So that light works by connector. Something's wrong with my connector. So I'm going to have to be very careful and see if I can get those to connect. Yeah, because what's the light without the lighthouse? I mean, what's the lighthouse without the light? Boo. All right, so I'm going to try to figure out what happened there. Let's see. This came with like this car, this little peanut gallery, little taxi car. I'm gonna put this somewhere else in Planet Dark, probably getting stripped for parts. I don't like the way that car looks, and it really doesn't fit any of my other cars the way they look. So, but it has a guitar, it has luggage, it has a surfboard, and when you lift the trunk, it has her painting materials, and it has her purse. We have tools for. Boom. And it has her purse. So, yeah, we're going to put that over there by the Port District. Not necessarily parked near this. Okay. Let's see. I have the connector right there. Oh, that's right, because it's part of a set. It's part of all those sets. And you can interconnect them, but this one is going to be away from the other ones, so it's going to have to stand independently. Okay. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know if you had trouble with your connector connecting the base with the actual tower. I really hope this worked because really, you guys, what's a lighthouse without the light? Oh, open this up. And you see, you got the ladder. Close that. I'm afraid to move anything else. I don't want it to come tumbling down because I will lose my crap. All right, I will put the brick set value score. Again, let me know what you think about this build. Hello, AT. Let me know what you think about this build. And thanks as always for tuning in all the way to the end. We really appreciate your views. We really appreciate your support. And we love that you love bricks as much as we do. So until next time, T signing out. Don't forget to get the brickin'.